Hello and welcome to Access Paranormal. And this week I met up with James Anthony. What we done is we jumped in the car and we thought we'd get out and about because we hadn't done it for a while. And we went back over to a place called Sherdley Park here in St Helens. Now we've done it, must be 4 years ago now together. Obviously I've been, since with somebody else. And James said, come on, let's go over. Let's go and do another investigation over there. So that's what we did. We had a walk through the actual park itself, and James gives us a little bit of a history on it. And then we walked over to the private gardens and done a little mini investigation in there, and also on our way back toward the car. We stopped, we had a little bit of a chat about other things as well as we went along. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed getting out there and recording it for you. So this is me and James at Sherdley Park in St Helens. Enjoy.
Well, good evening and welcome to Access Paranormal. It's me, Jamie Williams. I'm okay. I've been on holiday, had a lovely time. I went to Tunisia with Marie, and it was
God,
great.
you remembered because I couldn't remember.
No, we're here. It's Access Paranormal, and it is not. Well, it is Jamie Williams.
Yeah, it is me, but coming out of James's mouth.
James's mouth. And we've decided that because originally when we met the other week we was gonna talk for like 2 shows, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
But unfortunately, sorry if you just me while it might. Unfortunately, what happened is that when we was due to meet again, I was busy, aka going out to something. I can't remember what it was. So we never got to do it, did we?
No.
So we've decided, seeing as we're always chatting about what a lovely, scary time we had, that we'd come for a walk at night, as we always do, round
Sherdley Park.
Sherdley Park.
And we've been here before.
We have.
And we had
It was about 5 years ago, though, the last time
No
we came.
way.
It was 2020 when we last came.
What when we first started the show?
It was when it was either 2020, it was not long after we'd first started it.
God,
So it's been a while.
I've been back since.
You've been back since.
But we thought we'd come
but
back again, didn't we?
Yeah, well, we're going to go for a little while. We're going to walk past the garden, so we might go in.
Hold on a minute, James. Look how dark this bloody...
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing to me?
So the path where we're on is lit up, but now we're literally walking into the darkness. There's also probably about 7 or 8 cars just on the car park with the lights off.
We know what they're doing. James, why is it every time I come out with you to do a ghost night,
Yeah.
we end up where they're always dogging?
No.
Hey,
We should, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just to
we'll
be
be getting a bad name for
We will.
ourselves.
We will. I mean, at least we're recording what we're doing.
Access dogging will be called.
Access talk. You all right if you just go over an interview? Could I just interview you for the radio, please? Right, so where we are now this is really interesting. So you might remember years ago, this in front of us used to be Pet's Corner.
Yeah,
Yeah, where the animals, it's gone now.
I remember that when I was a kid.
And do you ever remember there was an old house in the woods here?
I do.
So that was the servants' quarters and was the last part that was left of Sherdley Hall. Now Sherdley Old Hall,
Yeah.
the original one, we drove past that before on the way in, that's
Yeah.
by the golf club.
Near the A Bridge.
Yeah, near the A Bridge. So that is still there, I think that's 16th century, I think. And this here was where the original house jutted out into the park. And I'll
Right.
just
Have you
show
got a
you.
picture of it
I
as
have
well?
indeed.
Let me move. You know why you've got your phone next to the
Oh yeah,
thing
yeah,
of
yeah.
us? So
Yeah. So this was it here. And that's the path we're on.
do you think
So-
I could use that picture?
I would probably say there's a high chance that the photographer isn't around anymore who took it, but I'm not too sure. You'd have to look into
I'll
it.
have to look into that.
So this is where the house was here. Now, I've often thought when I walk through that whether, obviously the house was demolished in the 1940s.
Yeah.
It was owned by the Hughes family, and who owned the whole Sherdley estate. And
Right.
they bequeathed it to St Helens Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was used in the war for the war effort, the house, and then the contents were sold off and it was knocked down because I think it was subsidence and dry rot and things. But
That's
I've often
sad.
thought, I wonder, because this is where we are now, is exactly where, when I worked out from the maps, this would be where the actual drawing room of the house would be.
But there used to be a cafe just here somewhere as well.
So the cafe was there.
And on the
That's where
radio,
the cafe
James is
was.
pointing to there.
I'm pointing to the tree. But actually,
Yeah.
where we would have been now would have been inside the
In
house.
the house.
Actually, in the house.
So where we are is between. How can you explain where we are? Between where the zoo used to be.
Yeah, between where I wouldn't call it a zoo. It was more, where Pets Corner used to be.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with Sherdley Park, if you're not, but there used to be Pets Corner, and there's a windy path that goes through, and then it takes you down to where the playground is and the lake and the skateboard ramp.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in between that, we're near a Pets Corner. But this is exactly where the house would have been.
Yeah.
Now, what is seen around here? Some of the ghost stories of the park. There's a really great one. There's a fantastic website called Sutton Beauty and Heritage, and the guy who runs it, I think he's called Stephen Wainwright. I think he's
So
called.
it's called Sutton
It's called
Beauty.
Sutton Beauty and Heritage, but he runs a fantastic group posting old stories, and he's done this remarkable website with loads of history of Sherdley Park and people who worked here and lived here in the house. And there were several houses here.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting is he's done a fantastic interview with somebody who used to live in the servants' house.
Wow.
And she rented that up until they had to move out and it got knocked down. And she made she told all the stories, and she said that every night, and this is in the story. Have a guess what she used to hear?
Voices.
High heel footsteps walking. And she
A
said she
woman.
even came.
Oh, well, it would be one with high heels on.
And she even came back one night, and she said she heard them again. And what did we hear when we was in Sherdley Park Gardens?
Somebody walking.
Somebody walking.
And you could hear them clearly,
Can you hear
even
clunk,
though
clunk,
it was
clunk?
a winter's evening.
Yeah.
And not only that, but there was leaves on the ground.
Yeah.
And you could actually hear them. I think
Yeah.
we actually
We caught what we got it
caught the
recorded,
audio.
didn't we? Yeah, we
did, yeah.
Now, that house was somewhere just about here. Now,
Just
she
between
also
the trees.
said that there was a slab of concrete in one of the gardens,
Yeah.
and that the park manager at the time told her that was a capped-off entrance to a tunnel that used to go to one of the halls. Now, as we know with tunnels, there's stories about tunnels everywhere, aren't there?
Yeah.
But where we are now was the house, which is quite remarkable to think that somewhere underneath here is probably the remains of it.
What, where we are now on the
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
tarmac path, yeah.
Because
Wouldn't that be
it's
great
been
to
covered over, hasn't it?
excavate?
It would.
But I do. I know it's veering off a little bit. I do remember when we were kids, my mum and dad used to bring us to the cafe here.
There was a cafe
And it was a
here,
neat little cafe.
and there was also a toilet.
Yes, the toilet as well. Yeah. So it's a shame that they've gone though, because I mean, and again,
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say about the toilet, but the
you know,
cafe was.
the cafe. Yeah.
You know, it is a shame. But I mean, there's loads of stuff on here in the summer and things.
Yeah.
Now this is quite eerie here, I think.
That tree's eerie.
That's like a horror tree, isn't it?
Yeah, that one right in front of us.
It's gnarled, isn't it?
You know what I'm going to do now, don't you, James?
Take a photograph.
The usual thing. But what? Yeah, last time we were here, we were in the private gardens, weren't we?
We were. Well, we are going to walk past there.
Maybe run. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, James, is just hold that away from the other one, because otherwise you'll get feedback. Well, I'd take that picture there, because I might use that.
Looks great, that, isn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Well, if you do that, I'll get one as well.
Okay, hold on a minute. We're supposed to be doing a radio show near
I
us
know,
taking
this-
photographs,
yeah,
but you have to.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
that is just-
Sometimes you see them, don't you? And that one in particular is
It's a must.
really kind of like
Must.
fantastic tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
See if we can
Nope.
get it.
Let's have a look.
Have a look, hang on. This is really interesting for the listeners, isn't
That's
it?
a good one. Yeah, it is. I like that, James.
See what it comes out like.
Well, if it comes out any good, I'll use that. That's okay.
It's alright, isn't it? He's saying it's okay. You know,
It's okay.
it's a
but-
brand new
Yeah.
top of the range.
Oh, while it's on my mind, James, can I
Yeah.
just make an apology to the listeners?
Go on.
When I was talking last week about Tunisia, right, I turned round and I said I was going to use the Spirit Talker,
Right.
which I didn't in the end,
Yeah.
because I said something about I don't understand Islamic language, but it's not Islamic language.
Yeah.
It's a religion.
Yeah, Islam is
It's-
the
it's
religion.
Arabic,
Yeah.
not Islamic.
Yeah.
So I do apologise for that. I did make the mistake. And guess who pulled me up on it?
Who?
My son Mark.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's too clever for my liking.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you just made
Yeah.
a mistake.
And one more other thing as well, while we're just plodding along, is if anybody wants to buy my book, which is on Amazon at the moment, and is called... Now, every time I say this, I get it wrong, right?
Right.
And I think it's called the Ghost Paranormal Investigation Logbook and Notebook.
Right.
Logbook and... I've done it again, haven't I? I can't remember. But if you go onto Amazon, okay, and just type in Jamie Michael Williams, and the book has got like the gravestones along the bottom. It's got a section where you can just fill in to say volume 1, whatever, and then it's got 50. You can fill it in with 50 paranormal investigations with the reports, what the weather's like, photographs, you know, an index of what your photographs are, what time you've taken them and things like that. So if anybody wants it, and if you do buy it, I really appreciate it. And just go to Amazon Prime, I'm saying Amazon, type in Jamie Michael Williams, find the book, it's access, it's, do you know what, I give up with this book, you know. I wrote it, James, and I can never remember the title of it.
You're not a very good author if you can't remember the title of your own book.
I know, yeah.
So this used to be
Shame on
where
me.
Pet's Corner was.
It has completely gone, hasn't it?
Yeah, completely gone. It's a shame, really, isn't it?
And you can walk through it now as well.
It's just open. Anyway,
never
so we
knew
focus
that.
on the spirits.
Yeah.
So that's where the house was there when we've been through. And
Okay.
actually looking at those woods now.
Yeah.
It's sad, isn't it? It's like when we go to Marathon Towers that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there is bits of brickwork here and there.
So, sure, just in a light.
You know, before, right, when we was walking, whereabouts did you see the light?
In
Was it
front
like
of us just then.
like a little flicker.
Like a flashlight,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I saw that before. So when we was stood here, where that little tree is, well, more of a bush really,
Yeah.
I saw it go like that while she was talking about you, trying to remember your book.
I still can't remember it.
Is there any spirit people here with us now while we're walking? Can you make a sound if you are?
Just to make it a little bit more interesting for the listeners, and I do apologise if it starts buzzing for a second because I had the phone in the same hand as me recorder. Just bear with me, James.
No worries.
Just put my code in.
Very.
Internet off. I can't win, can I, tonight?
Not really.
It's one of those nights tonight. You call out, James, while I'm just sorting this.
I'll call out. I'm sure the listeners love listening to you faffing with your phone. If there's any spirit people around with us now, just come close to us and just walk with us. We're just having a walk around the park. If you can do anything, if you can give us any kind of sign that you're here with us, or make a noise, do anything. I know there's, if you're around, just come and join us. Ooh, it's got a shiver right through.
Lies. That's the first thing, and I've only just turned it on.
This is a bit eerie, isn't it? This kind of where we're walking.
It's like misty.
It's misty, but there's an arch of trees.
Yeah.
I think I just heard an owl, you know.
I did. It was a tawny owl. You know me and the wildlife.
I know.
James, you're about 2 foot and 3 foot in front of me, and I can't see you. Home.
Oh,
Home.
it's very dark, isn't it?
Very. Okay, let's go. If there's anybody here with us now who can see me or James, come forward, come and talk to us. Can you tell us your name? That would be good if you could tell us your name. Quick question, James, is do you know the name of the spirit lady who's here?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
A boy was killed.
A boy was killed.
Hear that noise then?
I didn't. Do you know one thing we haven't got with us, James? Bloody a torch. Apart from the one on our phone. Where?
Just in that tree there, like, when I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
it's just the tree, but
Oh, yep,
it's like
Paradolia.
yeah, it's like this, like
Abandoned.
it's like
Abandoned.
the face of an old man. What massive.
I can see what you mean now.
You know
Oh my
what,
God,
like, you see
yeah.
it with the eyes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the tree itself looks like its
Yeah.
nose, the main part of
Yeah.
it. How sad are we?
I know, but it is crazy.
Pareidolia, I tell you what, if you were on your own, you'd see that, you'd run.
Interesting tonight, though, it's really still, isn't it?
But is it going misty?
Yeah, I think it is a bit misty, yeah.
Concern. So far, James, we've had abandoned, a boy killed, home, lives. Hey?
Come here a minute.
Oh God, what is
That's
it?
a bit creepy looking down that road, isn't it?
Isn't that the way we're going?
That's the way we're going. Now, the old lady, the footsteps are heard all around here, because this is where the house was.
Hold on, I don't want to get over heels in here.
You'll be alright. If there are any spirit people around, we're just having a walk and a chat, so come and walk with us. I'm telling you now, Jamie, watch out for speed bumps on this and stuff because we've got
I'm not going that fast, so I'm alright. James has just asked me to keep an eye on speed bumps. There's one. So is there somebody? I heard that. What was it?
I think it was in the... It sounded like a stone.
Hear my voice.
Hear my voice. I thought it was like a twig snapping. Come on, if there's somebody here, do something, please. I'm not talking about the dog in neither. So, James, we're now to a point where we've got the private gardens coming up on our right, and we've got the remains of the, did you see the servants' quarters on the left?
Yeah, so they were just a little bit further up on the left.
Yeah.
Tom.
So where the...
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
So where the entrance to the gardens is,
Yeah.
the servants' quarters was at the back here, and then the main house
Was that the front?
was at the front where we walked over before.
Right.
So the entrance to the gardens is...
Intense.
Intense.
Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like
What was
it's
that?
quite...
You didn't tell me about the pothole, did you?
I didn't know.
It's alright, I found it.
So this here now is the... Well, should we go into the gardens for a while?
Yeah, let's go for it. Might as well break my neck in there instead of out here. So where we are now, James, before we go into the gardens, the entrance was slightly to the left, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's there. That's the little road that went down.
But if you go down that road, you do know there's still a brick wall there.
Yeah, there's still rubble.
The remains and that, yeah.
This is quite eerie looking in here, isn't it? Straight down.
I'm sure I heard something then.
Should we walk it? My breath, Stephen, you know.
Should
It
have
was
put,
Oh my
conjured.
God, Jamie, I've just seen something go across there.
it was conjuring.
No, I have just seen something.
Not somebody.
No. I have
not a
just
person.
seen. No. It wasn't. Something is where that entrance is there.
Yeah.
I have just seen something go across, and I've just seen a light as well. Just put the phone. There's something there.
When my phone's down, that's
In the
lights
middle of it,
down.
there's something there.
I can't see nothing.
I can see something moving. Come on, let's go and look.
No, I can't see nothing. Well, let's go.
I just saw it there.
Yeah.
I've got ice.
Hey, tell you what, it's colder in here than out there.
Absolutely freezing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm walking into a nice box.
it is. It feels like it's pretty cold in here. Well, it's a bit chilly anyway, but
Yeah, but it wasn't as cold when we were on the other side.
history.
I've got a really
Oh yeah, there's what's the name up there, isn't it? Venus.
Yeah.
So you got the seven. Is it 7 tonight? 7 planets in a row. Yeah.
Do you not think
There's
this
no use
feels-
saying tonight because this is recorded for Sunday, so you've missed it.
Do you not think this feels really uneasy here?
Yeah.
Let's go into the middle.
Oh, great. It's uneasy. We'll carry on.
Absolutely ice cold. My fingers are freezing. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
If that gate's shut, we're
it's not. Well, let's answer my question. There's nobody here.
no.
We're almost at the point we were last time where we heard the footsteps.
The last time we were here, I was here, James, with somebody, right?
Yeah.
You're walking around doing what we're doing now, talking and that for the show. And we shone the torch and we caught a couple at it.
Did you?
So we had to turn around dead quick and move away.
Let's go down to the. This was where the pond was, wasn't it?
I remember the pond well. Thanks, mate.
Right, do that.
So it's weird not having a torch though, James. Yeah, this is where we heard the footsteps.
So we were stood here, weren't we, in the middle?
In the middle, yeah,
And then
of
we
the
heard
garden.
The footsteps.
Directly in front of us.
Yeah.
Now where we are is we
It
walk
was
through the
me.
gates.
It was me.
It was me.
That's a bit weird.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah. We walk through the garden gates now
Yeah.
into the private gardens.
Yeah.
Continue along until you hit the paving slabs.
Well, basically, if you're
in
on the
the middle.
paving slabs, you're right in the middle, aren't you?
Yeah, if you hit the paving slabs, yeah, you're in the middle, and then look directly in front of you.
The stars are really clear, aren't they?
It's crystal clear tonight.
Let me ask you,
Go on.
if there's any spirit people here, ever used to, perhaps you was a gardener here, or you used to, this used to be your garden, or maybe you used to just visit, because it used to be very, very beautiful. If there's a spirit person here, or there's anyone who wishes to talk to us, come forward and let us know that you're here. Give us a sign that you're here with us. Can we hear your voice, hear a sound, do anything you can?
Can you tell us your name? Come on, tell us your name. No. I've got something in my hand that you can talk into. If you can use this, if you're capable of using it, could you tell us your name? We have got the spirit talking on, so hopefully it'll pick up something. Well, we're saying that.
What's up?
What's up? What it said, what's up?
I thought it said what's up.
Yeah.
Now I've just said over there.
In the
right,
same area as what you've just seen figure.
in the same gateway as
Yeah.
you saw, but obviously on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Jamie, there's something stood in that door. I've just seen a red light go like that. Look there.
No.
No. Put your lights off you so you get your night.
Yep. Yep.
Look in that doorway. There is movement in that doorway.
I can't see nothing.
Keep focusing in the gap. There it is again. There it is again. There it is again.
No,
there it
I
is again.
can't.
I've literally just seen it again. There's something walking in there, I'm telling you now.
Well, if I walk over that way now, James, and you stay here.
You are having a laugh, there's no way I'm staying here on my own. No, seriously, just
Yeah.
keep your light off you.
Yeah.
Right, there is movement in. It's going like, it's like as though it's going across the door, but it's just very faint, but it was visible. There it goes, there it goes.
No.
looking
I'm
at
trying
it.
everything to see it.
I can see it as clear as anything. If that's you in that doorway, can you show me that light again?
Let me just see what that says for you, James. Just curiosity. Johnson.
Johnson. If
So-
it's somebody called Johnson,
Yeah.
or it's somebody in that doorway, let us just... There's a light. See the light? There was the light.
No.
There was a light literally looking there. Sorry for swearing. There.
No.
Keep looking in there, that point. I'm going to keep asking. Keep your light off you.
Go on then.
If you're there now, please let Jamie... I can see you. I can see your movement. Let Jamie see you. Make the door go dark. Make the entrance go dark, or move across it again. There it goes again. There it goes again. There it goes.
Oh, I wish I could see
I
it.
can see it. I can see it.
No.
It's darkness and it goes across.
Just can't see it. Do you think it's someone watching us, or
There's movement. No, it's
you don't think it? You don't think it's your eyes adjusting?
It's definitely not my eyes.
No.
Because when I'm looking at the same spot, that's the fourth time now I've seen. I saw the red light, but it was clear, and there was a white light went,
Yeah.
but it was.
Appreciation.
I do, and I'm thankful. If that's you talking to us now, I'm really grateful that you're doing this. But it was as clear as anything, and it went. I've just seen another one there. It went like that, and it was like a movement, and then back again.
Yeah. No.
If that's you who's there now, and I can see you, Jamie can't see you at the minute. Can you come forward to us? Can we hear your feet? Or do something so Jamie knows you're here as well. Thank you.
Are you the lady that walks round here? No, it wouldn't be the lady. She wouldn't do that, would she? I just can't. No.
I'm not saying anything for a little bit yet.
Do you reckon what you saw could have been somebody who works here, or?
As in the spirit?
Yeah.
I have no idea. It was just, I couldn't even tell you. It was just something moving. Let's walk this way.
The opposite way. Okay.
But it was it didn't. Well, it did frighten me a little bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was frightened. I was more shocked
Right.
because I saw it go.
There's bad energy.
Hold on.
Ah, right. Okay. So
There's a bad energy.
there is. Now I'm going to tell you about this now. So
Okay.
years ago, myself and a friend of mine, Paul. You've met Paul before.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Nice fella, Paul.
We were doing an event, and we came over here.
I can't
and we
keep up
did-
with you, James.
We did an investigation one night. Oh God, sorry. I've just seen something here again.
I can't pick it up properly. Hold on.
It's alright, I've got my and this here had the most, there's an archway, had the most horrible energy in it, and we decided what we were going to do is we were going to light a candle. It was a night just like this, dead still.
Yeah.
We lit the candle in a candle holder, put it in there, and every time we lit it, the candle went out.
Did it?
It did. Yeah. And I'm not making it up, you can ask Paul if he speaks to him.
Hold on. Witness.
Witness. If I
Witness.
see that movement up there again now,
I'll be on my own in here, I guess.
well, I'm not leaving because I've got to go all out through it. So should we go this way?
Do you know what? We're like Dumb and Dumber, aren't we, of the paranormal world?
That's really give me proper chills. That that thing I've just seen.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, at the moment I feel dead relaxed in
Oh, I
here.
don't. I feel really tense.
I don't
It's interesting
feel...
though, isn't it? How I feel really tense.
Yeah,
And you feel fine.
I feel dead calm.
But I've had, as I say, I've had some weird experiences here before, so that gets me a little bit more.
But that's another story. That's how relaxed I feel, James,
Yeah.
at the moment. I remember you last time when we went through here and there was that little statue thing and you thought it was someone, it was that
It
Chinese.
was a Chinese, like a pagoda, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Did, yeah.
But just on the left hand side here as we go under this arch,
This is quite creepy, isn't it? This
yeah,
bit?
there's a stone to the left, isn't
You
there?
know what, Jamie? It must.
Oh my God, that
What?
made me jump because I forgot I had it in my back pocket.
It must be. It must have been nearer.
Black Death.
It must have been Black Death. Correct. It must have been.
That'd be
nearer
like
spring
the,
when we did last time, because there was definitely more leaves on the trees.
Yeah, there's a bit more windy. I can't see where I'm going.
God, I thought that was somebody sat down there. It's that stone bench.
That was the one I was talking about, the stone. And there's the date as well on there.
There is, yeah.
That's like a stone chair, I think.
It is.
And if you go to our left, no, sorry, our right, this way, without tripping up, the what's name's here, James. There, on the left hand side now. Are you using your torch?
Just taking some pictures.
James is doing a me, he's taking the pictures.
I'm taking a few because I just
Oh, no.
want to.
Just down there?
Pictures behind us of where I can see.
Yeah.
I just feel really uneasy at the minute.
You do know if people see flashes in here and then come in, you do think we're up to weird stuff.
Well, we are almost.
Paranormal wise.
There's a lot of mist in the air tonight.
Yeah, there is.
The problem is when you tack them, you lose.
Down there, there's that stone. What you
That's-
thought was the figure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. Do you know what, James? We call ourselves paranormal investigators. We've come out with no equipment, no torches.
Yeah, but you know what, Jamie? Right. The thing is when you think about it.
Yeah, you know you're going to make weird sounds with your phone right next to the microphone, don't you?
The thing is that most ghost sightings that happen are not people who are walking around with cameras or cat balls or EMF meters or anything. It's
True.
people who are just going about their own business, and something will happen when they're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So actually, and the best senses I genuinely believe
Is yourself.
is yourself, because actually, you know what? I know I've seen something move tonight. Now you might not have seen it, but I've seen it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the important thing.
That's the
because
important
you
thing.
know,
Yeah. I'm buried down the road,
Very,
and I
You're
need clothes.
helping
Yeah.
me.
You're helping me.
Now, there's another light behind you then, and it was a blue light.
It's probably the police. Yeah. If there is somebody following us, you want to come forward and tell us you're here, please? Come on, come forward, shows you around. We don't mean to be... We're not here to harm you. We don't mean to be harming you.
So tell you what we'll do, listeners. We'll reposition. So it's quite dark, so we'll need to put the torches on and then get ourselves sorted. We'll reposition to a different part of the gardens.
I will appear.
Good. And then we'll play a short advert, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds.
We'll play that advert.
We'll
What you recorded, James.
I recorded years ago. Right, speak to you in a little bit.
If you'd like to join our Facebook community, why not search for Access Paranormal Radio Podcast? There's always something very spooky going on the Access Paranormal Facebook page.
So James, that was the advert you done for me. It must be 4 years ago now.
It was.
Yeah.
You've seen something spooky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey James. I wish I'd have brought me torch now.
I've realised why you're probably not seeing anything, because you've got that recorder and the light is split. You need to get your night vision.
I can see you now. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
Which way do you want to go?
I can see you.
That way?
Yeah, I do apologise for that.
Or that way?
I think that way.
Okay.
Now that was the way we saw them people getting it on, as they'd say.
Was it,
Yeah.
So if there is any spirit people here with us...
He was getting it off when we got there though.
If you walk, it's like there's somebody sat there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like a bit of tree or something.
Yeah, it looks like it's been cut.
If there is any people here in the gardens with us, any spirit people, and you want to come and talk to us...
What?
Just heard a...
Was it like a chain or something?
No, it's like...
Hello?
Come and talk to us.
I heard that. It was just a factory across the way.
Here, isn't it?
Hey?
It's eerie coming round here, it's just so...
Yeah. There's a weird smell round here.
I can't smell anything.
Hey?
I
I just had a really weird smell.
I can smell, like, like conifers.
No, it wasn't that.
What was it?
I don't know. It's a smell I couldn't even explain, James. Dearie me.
I can't smell anything. You know what I can
No,
smell?
it's gone. What?
Like, like TCP?
No, it was over there. Just over there. It stunk. There's probably something dead over there or something like that. If you pardon the pun.
Looks like there's something there, doesn't it?
Where?
Just in the trees. Just the lights, the way the lights...
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Shows you how your eyes can deceive you.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
And your ears. Have you watched, while we're walking through to somewhere better?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying somewhere better, it's quite nice actually here. Have you watched Uncanny?
I have, it's great, isn't it?
It's fantastic. I'm just watching series 2 now. All I can say is that Danny Roberts is one of the best presenters I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can tell when you're watching Danny Robbins how enthusiastic he is about what he's doing.
This is a bit eerie with all this high.
So if anybody wants to watch Uncanny, BBC 2 or watch it on BBC iPlayer, it's brilliant.
Now this is leading us back to that path
Yeah,
where I saw the movement before, but going the opposite way.
yeah.
Oh God, I thought there was something in that corner there then.
It's just a tree.
I know it is, I know, but you see it, corner of the eye, isn't it, when you
Yeah.
come in. And... So where we are now is a windy path,
Windy path.
and it's got very high. Now what's interesting is the last time we was here, these were all cut down.
Were they?
Yeah.
The
The
trees?
rhododendrons, but now they're really high up.
Pretty high up, yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost kind of closed it in as like a.
Was,
It's almost like a secret garden. Really.
I was going to sit on that bench, but it's soaking wet. So I changed my mind. Tell you what though, it's nice to walk around here, whether it's daytime or nighttime. I mean, better than the day because I can see where I'm walking.
Oh yeah, no, it's lovely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
nice in the summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is quite eerie. So where we're walking through now, folks, you can just see there's a light, street light in the distance behind us, and this is like a pathway through very high bushes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's very, very, very dark, and it's almost like there's going to be something hiding round the corner. Don't
James,
even.
you could have warned me that you're going to put your arm on my shoulder. Hand on my shoulder, sorry. My phone nearly left my hands. So I'm just putting the talker back on because I was taking some pictures. The sky looks amazing.
It's so clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, absolutely crystal.
It distracts you a bit, little
Look
bit,
at
doesn't
that,
it?
and we're pointing here, no, because you see there's like a wisp of something here. I don't know whether that's high cloud or it's something in the actual.
I think it's cloud because if you look to your right, you can see a little bit of cloud as well. Yeah.
All right, let's go this way. So this is the path, Jamie.
Yeah.
This is the path
Yeah.
where we saw the movement at the end again. I'm really curious to see if I see anything again.
Heroin.
Heroin.
I forgot that was on again then, even though I just turned it on, it made me jump. Wow. Been there if you're going through here on your own.
That was where I was seeing the movement down at the bottom, so round that area there,
Yeah.
where it is. So let's just keep looking and asking out.
If there's someone there,
If there's
come
any,
forward. Go on, James, you shout.
if you
So-
are here with us now, or you're around and you can see us, and it was you who was walking up and down before, can we see you again, please? Can we see you again? Let's see. I can see movement again. There it is. There it is.
No, I can't see it.
I can't. It's literally there, straight in the front. It's light and it's changing direction. There it is again. It's coming clearer.
No, I can't see
Oh,
it.
I can't.
The only thing is tonight as well, James, is I can't hear very well because I've got
Right.
an ear problem. So,
So you can't see it and you can't hear it. Well, that's good, isn't it?
oh, I can see. No, I just can't see nothing at all.
There it is again. I could see movement down.
I don't know what that said.
The
Then,
noise was him, it said.
Oh, is that what it's saying? Well, I've just said to them I can't hear anything.
I really
so
want to
they
go
tell
down to
me
this
anything.
part here, actually, because this
Let's
is
go.
I keep seeing it down this area,
Yeah.
and it is movement.
Maybe he's doing gardening.
Well, I think it could be, couldn't it?
Yeah.
See, I think it's really creepy, this bit, you know. I feel
Yeah,
like
but-
there's something stood right there.
The whole time I've been here with you though, James, I just feel dead relaxed and calm.
I feel
Damnation.
completely, in this part, completely on edge.
Do you?
Yeah, completely on edge.
Well, I'm quite happy here. I've been quite happy all the way around though, but I just feel relaxed.
No, I feel the complete opposite. And you know me, I'd tell you if it was any
Oh yeah,
different,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel completely opposite because I've seen that movement there down
I've just
there.
had that smell again.
I can smell it. It smells like ugh,
Yeah, not very nice.
dog muck actually. Right, what I want you to do is, I want you to, so this is the area where it's been is round here. Focus on this area and see if you see any like movements across. It's only very, very faint.
So while we're doing for that, I'm just letting the listeners know we're near the entrance, the main entrance to the gardens now. We've come back round in a big circle. I'm looking where James is looking straight ahead. James has seen. Can I just see what that says? Because I spoke over it, didn't I?
Yeah.
You've got to go. It says. Where was it?
I just heard a boom, like a...
That's no good to me, is
Did
it?
you hear it then?
I can't hear anything. I've got problems with my ears at the moment.
This is great, so I can hear the footsteps and you can't hear. I've just heard her. If you're here with us now and you're giving us signs that you're here, Can you please make a stronger noise so Jamie can hear it?
Oh, touch me on. What was that one then?
I don't know. What did it say?
4 lights.
4 lights. Are you here? Are you by these trees?
What's that then?
Pain.
Hey. Hay. I heard, and it sounds stupid, a little high pitch.
Yeah, I did as well. That was a
Hope
car.
that's not my car. Yeah. Should we walk back the other way then, James?
Yeah.
Back through the trees and round towards the car?
Yeah, let's go back this way then.
Yeah.
We're listening.
Oh, well, thanks for you listening now.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. I want to just do something now. Right, okay, that's answered that. I saw a light appear and go, but it's the light in the distance they're reflecting off
Right.
something there.
Yeah.
That's burning, isn't it?
Debunked. That is a bright light
So
down
this
there.
is the area here where we're coming up to. So basically where we are, we're coming up to the main entrance.
Yeah.
We can go into the wall garden and there's paths going on.
I can't even see because of that light.
This is the area here. So this is where
Yeah.
I was seeing it all
Where the
in and out
entrance
of
is,
there.
yeah.
up there and then across here. It was like it was round this area.
Well, where you're seeing it, that's the entrance to where the gardeners keep all their equipment.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the private
That's the
gardens, what
private
they used to
garden,
they
yeah.
look after.
We're going to leave this area now. If you are here, can you give us one last sign that you're here with us? Or one last message? It's very quiet.
So we're going out of the private gardens now. I'm going to walk back the way we came. So James is like walking ahead of me. I think he's scared of what's here.
No, I just cannot believe that movement that I saw before. It
And
was
I
really
see.
weird.
That light is bright, James.
Very bright.
Unknown.
Unknown.
I think I know what that light is.
What's that for? So the lady what's been seen here, James, or the footsteps anyway, who do people think it is?
So they think it's the ghost of a nun
A nun.
who was, because this pathway is a very, very old path.
Yeah.
But the lady used to hear it walking up here. She said she heard it on the dot at 2 o'clock every morning, walking up. Now her house would have literally been where we are now. It was there. That's where
Yeah.
it was. And this path, pretty sure it was known as the score going up. But this is this is the original path that went all the way through and up towards Rain Hill and Prescott.
Right.
So
going
it's
this way?
No, we'll go this way. It's a very, very old.
Okay.
Or we can go back this way if you want to, and then walk back round to the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
house. It's a very, very old path.
Right.
She used to hear it walking up, and obviously it's quite solid.
Well, it's tarmac now, isn't it?
it
Whereas that time it wouldn't have been. It'd have been stone,
Stone, yeah, or earth
pebbles, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirt track. Yeah.
So it is. But it's interesting because obviously the last time we came
Yeah.
was a little bit windier, and it wasn't as cold. I don't think.
Oh, I just found the pothole again.
You've just gone in the same pothole.
I know. Well, I can't see because it's dark. Happy.
It's blinding, that light, isn't it?
Yeah. Suppose
I'm
it
saying
keeps.
the light is blinding. It's very, very dark where we are, but there's one light on that is really, really bright,
Yeah.
and it's shining.
Surprised no airplanes have
Yeah,
landed there.
it's shining right at us, which is not ideal.
James, I'm walking. I've only got trainers on. I sound like I've got the high heels on. Oh, I just found another pothole. What's wrong?
No, nothing. Just looking down there. Do you hear that? No.
I like a whistle.
Yeah,
If it's high pitched, I seem to be hearing it.
yeah,
It sounded like a gate.
yeah. It did sound like a gate. That was right, like a swinging gate. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, you get that swinging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to go right here.
When you get too far away from me, I
Yeah.
find it difficult to hear you properly.
Right.
That's not because of you. It's because of my ears.
Yeah.
I'll
So
be glad
we're
when they're
walking back
sorted.
now where he was before.
Yeah.
That's that same noise again. So that was exactly when we was here before. We heard that noise, and I said it was like a like that.
I didn't
And
hear
you
it.
said you thought it. You did before. You said you thought it was a twig.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And we just got to the same place, and it's just done it again there.
Go now.
He says go now.
Well, we're not going. Make a noise if you want us to go. Is that you? If it's you, and that was you making that noise, do it again. Really loud.
Is it like walking between the trees or walking in the trees?
Yeah. Hear it?
Sadly, no.
I'm not leaving until you make that noise really loud again. Come on.
That sounded like leaves dropping then.
It sounded like it was on the ground to me.
No, I heard, because it was right next to me, that.
Right.
It sounded like leaves dropping quite close to me.
Come on, give us one last sign. If that's you, if you're a spirit person who's here now and you can see us, and you want us to leave out of this area,
Gertrude.
if it's Gertrude who's here, give us a sign, make a loud noise. Throw a twig or stone at us or something.
Gertrude's a very old name.
Come on, make a noise.
I can't hear it.
I know you won't be able to, I can.
No.
If that,
I have regrets.
if
I
that's
have
you,
regrets.
make that noise loud, and I promise you, if you make it loud one last time, we'll walk off.
What about telling us your name? That's locked, isn't it? That
Yeah, I
all
just thought
welded.
before when that court gate was. It is actually welded open.
Yeah, it's so nobody messes with it. Do you know what, James? Is there a bin right in front of us?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I thought that before when we were
Yeah,
working.
it just looked like something standing there, didn't it?
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this brings back memories to me. This little, what you call it, Pet's Corner.
Yeah, Pet's Corner. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's sad that it's
Used to be
gone.
great, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, somebody tried to take over a few years back, didn't he? It was
Yeah.
a fellow with the zoo animals and that from, was he from Kirby or something?
I think he was.
Yeah, it's a shame that it wasn't a success for him,
I
because
know.
it would have been nice to have had it open, but it's gone now.
It was one of the nice things that were done, and it's a shame that it just couldn't
Yeah.
be maintained.
It says, here's Sigh.
So I have to ask you, Jamie, what's your opinion on the spirit talker?
On the Spirit Talker, my opinion is it's I'm losing. I've lost faith in it. I know that sounds awful and everything else, because my thoughts on my son's the same. Is how do spirits from years and years and years ago know how to use the electronics today?
Well, I
if
think
we-
exactly the same thing.
Yeah, because if we go back to the tools of the 17th and 18th centuries,
Yeah.
and somebody threw that in front of me and said use that, I wouldn't have a clue on how to use it.
Well, the thing that I always think is the most remarkable thing about this type of stuff. Like, I can understand how things like, you know, a radio, for example, an old radio might pick things up because of the way it works, and you know,
Wavelengths, yeah.
But wavelengths. But what I don't understand about a phone is, if nobody actually knows what a ghost consists of, how can you develop an app that will detect it?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what it is.
No.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people, you know, people don't know how to do that. But I've never personally found an explanation of saying to somebody, how have you decided that this is going to work as an app on a phone?
Mm-hmm.
When, as far as I'm aware, nobody knows scientifically what a ghost. Well, scientifically they don't exist,
No,
do
they
they?
don't, yeah.
So how has somebody come up with that? And I'd love to speak to somebody who's designed one of these, who actually says, well, we've done it this way, because I would find it dead interesting, and I think it would validate it more for me.
Well,
Then
I think all these apps derived from the one what they called the Frank's box,
yeah,
because that was the I know that
was that the
yeah.
yeah.
But if you think about it, years before that, EVP was the big thing, and I still think EVP is a big thing.
I think EVP is great because you're recording the actual sound.
Yeah, EVP, for anybody who doesn't know, is electronic voice phenomena.
I'd love to do EVP with an old reel-to-reel cassette onto magnetic tape.
I was offered one of them for nothing.
That would be fascinating.
Yeah. I was offered a reel-to-reel tape recorder.
See,
for nothing.
the ones that do the kind of sound. The spirit boxes and stuff. Yeah. I'm not really keen on them because all it basically does is just scan radio frequencies. Yeah. So I think you hear sounds and then think it said something.
Yeah.
And I've had a chat with somebody who really likes using them, and they said, well, actually, what it does is the spirit can put the words across through the thing. Yeah. And there was some really interesting things that sounded that way.
Get out and leave. It said, "Watch out before and get out and leave."
Yeah. But me personally, this is why I like tonight. I've enjoyed it loads because I saw that movement.
Yeah.
So for me, I've seen it. So it's kind of, is there like a mist across, just like a lump, a block of mist on that section there, or is it just the way the grass is?
No.
It just looks like there's a massive. It looks like there's a cloud, doesn't it? Just on the path.
Yeah, I can see it. I think it's the light effect, isn't it? But just the way the light's affecting it.
What I think's really sad sometimes is personally what I don't enjoy. Is I had somebody who I knew, and we were out a while back and we were doing a little mini invest, but they spent the entire time on an app, and I was kind of thinking, you're in this fantastic space, just sit down in the dark and experience it. And so it's like we were saying before, most people who see ghosts don't see them. It's got very negative, that, hasn't it? All of a sudden.
He's dangerous.
Most people who see ghosts don't do it when they're sat there watching for them. They just see it when they're going about the daily routine.
Exactly.
So actually, I think I always find stuff like this interesting because we've been doing a little bit of calling out, but we've just been walking round tonight, haven't we?
Just chatting, basically. Yeah.
Now, what I would say to the listeners, where we are, we're back where we were before when we mentioned about being where the old manor house was.
Yeah.
It's been not long since knocked down. That's where we are at the minute. But the stars are fully out, and it is absolutely amazing. The stars are absolutely amazing tonight. In fact, I think is that Mars up there. That red looks like that.
I've got one of them stargazers on. When we finish the show, we'll try it.
I'd probably suggest us doing it somewhere else rather than here. But it's remarkable, and I think we've come out tonight. Now, we've not seen anything, but
you have.
Well, I have. You haven't, but it's still interesting just to come round about, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. Because it's an interesting place. It's spooky.
The temperature's really dropped, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, what's the name? Going back to you were asking about the audio.
Sorry,
the
Jamie, very
apps.
quickly, which is that? Is that Venus? Though the really bright one.
The really bright one's Venus, yeah.
It's amazing how bright it is, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. Well, what's the name? You were asking about the apps before, and I know we've been using the Spirit Talker for a long time now. But for radio, it's good. It's entertainment because it does pick up things and it comes out with words, and it's down to the individuals if they want to believe it or not.
Yeah.
We've been experimenting with it. And that big experiment I was going to do in Tunisia was to use it to see if it picked up another language, but we didn't.
Yeah.
That was a shame, really. But next time I go abroad, I might try it just to see. It's just curiosity because you hear of all these things. I'm talking to you and I'm trying to take a picture at the same time, James.
I know you are.
Well, you know what I'm like. But it's what's the name? I don't think there's an app that I really, really trust at the moment. And my son, as I mentioned before, he's very, very clever, and he's done an explanation about it all. And I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. How can I?
So how does he think that they work?
He just thinks it's magnetic, it's electronic, it's digital. I mean,
yeah,
and
how does he think it generates the words?
He thinks it's all put in.
Right, so it's just a massive bank of words.
Yeah, and with
randomly put out.
Well, if you think about it as well, James, with AI coming in now, artificial intelligence, it's going to get harder and harder
it is,
to prove the paranormal. because it's going to be it's here. It's part of us now.
Yeah.
And what we were doing with the paranormal, we were getting somewhere with some things. Cat balls. I think cat balls are quite good, but obviously you've got to have it in an environment where nobody can knock them, and you've got to be on solid.
The thing is with the cat ball as well is that I like them because it's just activated. Excuse me.
Yeah.
by,
Oh dearie me.
I'm all right. It's activated by vibration.
Yeah.
The same way as the little REM pods.
Yeah.
With the electricity, you basically, because it's electronic frequency, you go near to it and it goes off.
Yeah.
Now that is dead simple, and we've seen it work. But also, as we know, sometimes if you're using a radio near them, a radio can trigger them.
Pick them up,
Yeah.
even a walkie-talkie. Or walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkie.
Sorry,
That's
got the
what I mean,
hiccups.
walkie-talkie,
Yeah.
So basically, in that sense, there could be, is there not a radio frequency that suddenly gets transmitted which sets it off? So I do think there's a lot of room for there's a lot of room.
Let's stop here because come towards the end of the show now, James.
There's a lot of room, isn't there, for things such as for it not to be 100% proven. But I think the cat balls, when we did Helens Park, Helens Towers even, and we had it going off in response to what we were saying.
Yeah.
And it was on the floor and we were stood around it. That for me was some really good stuff.
Yeah.
So we've reached the end of it's probably good because it looks like there's a gang of youths arrived at the park. Yeah. We've reached the end of the show. It's been good.
It's
cold.
Been superb.
Yeah.
I think we froze. I had to peel my fingers off the bloody recorder.
You will indeed, yeah.
Anyway, James, thanks for coming out.
No problem.
And thanks to Sherdley Park for giving us a
very cold welcome.
Evening. And I'll be back again next week. Whether James will be, I'm not sure yet.
We'll see.
But we'll leave it there, and we'll say thanks to you all for listening again. Really appreciate it. From Access Paranormal, myself, Jamie, and James. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Sleep.